mind. Now I'm trapped inside a maze that never ends. I can't control these violent thoughts. I'm schizophrenia. The madness has a grip upon my soul. I'm going crazy within myself. I've lost control. I cannot show it, so I choose to hide the stress. Spark this just to ease the pain I feel inside. But this infection always seems to still remain. I guess I'll never learn my lesson. Life's a bitch and then you die. Choose to wrestle with devotion. Sickness travels through my system from the path that I have chosen. As the snake slithers on, I'll 101, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me am I still? I'm telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just the drugs, and I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I lied to you way before I had you writing some moves. But then again, I can be drunk. my friend. But I think we'll be better if it ends. That way we can make amends. That way we don't think about the past and you let the past shine long. 155, carrying the numb. Off the X pill, I can't go outside. I'm on switch sides, think I lost my mind. I've been getting high way too much. She wanna see the world with me. Could tell her song, that's gonna make her wanna see me. I got cash, so I'm flexing now. She's wanna breaking now. Thought she was a rider, you was a good guy. Do something, I'm gonna do it, so I'm now. I'm gonna kill something, I'm gonna kill something now, yeah. I'm at the shutdown, yeah. So I'm done the crowd now, Wait, shine, never let you in. Thought you wanna be my friend, but I think we'll be better if it ends. That way we can make amends. That way we don't think about the past and give back the past shine now. And give back the past shine now. And give back the past shine now.
They call me Jack, tight down we attack. Money counters on, they love the song, oh. Jordan's on, got like 1,000 on my Johns, oh. They don't know why I'm here, cause it's show. They got the money dog stunning, stoking the dough, cause I'm right here. I'm right here now. What you do? I can't even see you now. They want me to leave now. Oh, but I'm not you. I can't leave it cool. I don't know what the hell to do. I'm out talking, see it through. See it through.
Wish I never let you in. Thought you wanna be my friend.
And I'm on the block. And I'm on the block. In New York, I'm in New York. Hiding in my sock. Hiding in my sock. Selling every rock. In New York, I'm in New York. Hiding in my sock. Uses every rock. Running from the cop. Shooting at the op.
Club
reservation. The devil in my phone, he wanna talk, but I'm not really up for conversations. I can have my cake and eat it too. I just gotta make a reservation. Chilling in my head, but it's hot. Flames everywhere, I see Satan. Demons try to run up in my spot a lot. Really, really running out of patience. Taking all these meds to the face, get me flying. Taking all these meds to the face, get me dying. Smoke to my lifeline. Eyes red, I ain't crying. None of pain while I see in Dior, yeah, pricey. Juice like Tupac Shakur, no iced tea. J1G, Louis V, Double V, icy. Wedding ring, better things, better half wifey. Only things numbing me from this hard life. The devil in my phone, he wanna talk, but I'm not really up for conversations. I can have my cake and eat it too. I just gotta make a reservation. Chilling in my head, but it's hot. Flames everywhere, I see Satan. Demons try to run up in my spot a lot. Really, really running out of patience. Devil in my phone, he wanna talk, but I'm not really up for conversations. I can have my cake and eat it too. I just gotta make a reservation. Chilling in my head, but it's hot. Flames everywhere, I see Satan. Demons try to run up in my spot a lot. Really, really running out of patience. Waiting, 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 sitting up waiting.
in peace. Playing Russian roulette with them prestiges. Crossing the revolver, devil's hand on the gun. Water in my school so I get blessed as I sit. Slowly want my seed, that's gon' cost a year. Shorty want my kid, that's gon' cost a trip. Sage smash the beans, both them bitches German. You know what it is, right into the forest. Told my bitch go shopping and she brought me back a drink. Thinking like the grave, but they ain't game unless I say so. Share suicide, this shit deeper than a KO. Feel like Hillary with all these killers on my favor.
say it in the booth. Drop bombs on rap MCs that acting new. It's 1992, here we come, kicking those down. Slash compound, plus lit bump and load sound. Hit it with the flow sound, then I go ghost. Forever in the attic, hitting all the wrong notes. On the eyes floating in the dark, just as I emerge. You know who it is, I don't gotta say a word.
Your eye on the tape, cause some ones that never give, just proceed and they thank you. Smile but they fake, I know when it's fake. It ain't hard to tell when they only want pain. Thinking like lanes, always with the weight. If I drop the night sky at you, will be shaded. I can spell it out in the stars for your favorite. Still you look at me like you don't know what I'm saying. Grounds get awakened, tectonic quaking. Even on a good day, you don't wanna face no bones, got you scared now. With my head down, real tree camera on the blade, still it stand out. Oh, evaporate to the night, watch me smoke. Cold corpse on ice, catch it froze. It's a dead Mr. Light, you chose. With a pill, light, watch me both. Evaporate to the night, watch me smoke. Cold corpse on ice, catch it froze. It's a dead Mr. Light, you chose. On the pill, moonlight, bud.
Chose.
That's my ride, MonteCarlo. You know the motto. Live fast, die young. The reaper got me, but for tomorrow. It's gonna be close. It's to the bottom. When I'm standing dark, girl, I'm in the saddle. Come try it, feel the best. Here we get beat to death. I'll beat the case and beat my chest. Tell me away my best. Let's just talk until I give me your best. Give me a word, but y'all need no sex. Give me my blade, but y'all need no text. Up for day, but y'all need no rest. Living in a man like you know best. Big chair, bitch, give me your best. Next time, you nigga on they back. MonteCarlo, you know the motto. Live fast, die young. The reaper got me, but for tomorrow. It's gonna be close.
When I die, fuck it, I wanna go to hell. When I die,
I'm drinking with this pistol on my lap. 6 medications, guess there ain't no fixing that. This fucking motherfucker, not gonna let till I relapse. If I die, they might die till they inherit my stacks. When I know, fucking word, tell me what's the word. Only time I speak my heart is when the message come out stirred. People pleasing, always eager to fix some motherfuckers. Violence, me at the bottom, more comfortable with the horrors. Feeling around my teeth off. Only 2 pieces, slow heartbeats got off. God, I did you gon' save me. All I can do is say la vie. Focus me, I know you get the picture. This type of pain will earn you 7 figures. Check my knee and make my roar and they come with predictors. This your description for what I got, there's no ellipsis. Feel like I'm not enough. Found myself playing my day like money, going shot the buff. My mama crying and she rushed the clock. Teach my bro I love him even though he got my number one. I would give up everything to see my brothers clean. No second thoughts, just fuck the cost of take me, leave them be. Take my money, say you love me even if it's eyes. That connection's so the person, but it's not like when I die, just play this fucking song. I was never meant for this, been torture just to carry on. Couple coops, lot of zeros in a couple homes. None of it, this shit for me, kind of pissed on the
clouds, it look like it might rain again. Always holding back tears, it's how I manage to pay the rent. Pay the bills, place the bet so I don't have to chase the check. Verified through suicide, the glimpse and grab the cane and wet. Walk my broken soul is still that one stain is kept. I just wanna be loved, the root of all my pain, except the time that comes in danger that I can finally lay in rest. I'm on the little piece and I'm ready to time and rest. Plan, showing the world that is the hides behind the mask. I always thought the last thing I would hear would be the dance blast. The black hole in my chest, sex and drugs, nothing never lasts. It never lasts. Shit, music only for us, shit is cash me out. Now I got a heart to beat, but you wrap me out, pat me down, ask me how I'm still depressed. All this is my sad, all they see is like a death. All these things when they wanna see, gotta be the one to be. I don't wanna be in misery, except the pharmacy. Get all I wanna see her heart to bleed. When she rips out my fucking heart into the pharmacy. I'm a person to take pride in my verses. Fuck your whole opinion, I don't care if it's verses. I'll build my reputation and make sure it's on purpose. Fuck this shit.
When I if she stayed, better make it break the bitch. Smack her all upside her head and let her know my pimple dick. She gon' try to make it look as if you going out like the hoe. Never think twice by the bitch, cause when you flip it, then you know. Don't get caught up with no woman, bitches try to get your head. Make it break it, take that hoe and have that hoe making you break. Rearrange the situation, clock the door and think before. Always stay a step ahead and make her make your cash flow. Get that bitch a beaver, nigga, keep that hoe up on the top. Let her know that what you saying is gonna be left for both of y'all. Take her money, leave her hanging, pick that bitch and get your cheek. Think that bitch gon' get my time, ain't fuck that shit, my nigga, please. Money game is what I do, tip it, make my business be. Disrespect my pippin', nigga, I'm gon' have to split your weed. See, I'm flippin', make my money, bangin' on bitches, that's my two. Get your hoe up out my face, plus I'm banging these boots.
The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. You look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we were trying to save. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system that they will fight to protect it. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress?
I want to freak, no need for my speed, just keep it feeling. I will kill your thoughts, stay holding back. I said you want to fulfill. I still the lust of pain for you. It's like a drug, no differences in what we love. Come to me and just let me touch. Body moving like a motherfucking goddess. In the light flows on the flesh, so I ride it. Behind her, I'm going there, yes I want it. Baby girl, take me with that body and pound it. So thanks, in the maze, she got me feeling like that's only when I'm standing in her presence. Think this is real, Lord, it's my own living. If we damn got the lights in her demons from the setting. To hell, let me get inside to the vibes of a pimp up in your mind. I see the thoughts of evil. You don't have to try to hide the beats. Just let it out. Step into my world, see what I'm all about. Don't feel the mind, I feel your pain. The stress, it leaves your body when I speak. Baby, come and take a walk. The valley of the bed, so nobody ever knows. Just lay your arms on my chest and let this demon take a hold. Hit your flesh, jump the stuff and have a taste. See the pleasure in the rise, let me take it to a place where love is all that matters. Feel the static up inside your brain.
Shotgun fanatic, you right back at it. You get mopped and dropped like a filthy habit. Snatching rabbit, got you hoping I fail. Cause if I fail, you be happy like a in jail. I'm full retail, guaranteed to sell. And my jet black McLaren with my madam will sell. I'm plug on city, you
fresco que no encuentro ni comentan. Si medito letras, busco con mi discoteca, no sonar en discoteca. Subiendo el listón desde chico en un Big 90. Mi conectar y nadie esté quien con reta. Mi condena en el micro justifico sin concreta. Ritmos mixtos, listo han visto mientras pinto mi historieta. Les transmito el mundo flash, letras dicto los rayos. Emito rayos como signo de que como en sí no fallo. Sin notar yo hallo el micro y en modo del chico gallo. Rap yo dicto y fallo mitos que quieren ser mito gallo. Hoy mi big el flow destapa, si el shit dejó en el mapa. Este rapa no derrapa, se destaca mi cantera. Conviví lejos de trampa y coincidí mejor etapa. Coincidí mejores etapas marcadas en mi carrera. Ya los tengo de rodillas y les llevo en textos millas. Este flumilla selecto pa' que entre eco entre comillas. Mientras rap de regenero, fije, creo arte. Y si me aparte por ser bueno y genero un género aparte. A practicar, repara y sube a tarimas y cada cumple. Si imitan mis tácticas porque mi handicap asume. Más rimas en calambures, me arriman hasta las nubes. Qué milagro que mis lágrimas el rap las cruce. Con el micro los mandos en el beat, veo los bandos. Hoy le da guerra a mi beat. Cual coliseo romano, saco un hit. Si me vicio en un video rodado y si los vi feo es porque los vi feo sonando.
Only dreaming that you're missing me. I'm waiting. I just lost control. These nights keep on taking tolls. Find me out here on my own, but I'm in up with you home. You keep picking up the phone. Said I can go to the stone till you blowing on my phone. Keeping with sexual tone when I wanna leave alone. Till you blowing on my phone. Keeping with sexual tone when I wanna leave alone. They say that I'm on the road. Maybe I just lost control. These nights keep on taking tolls. Find me out here on my own. Keep blowing up my phone. Maybe I just lost control. These nights keep on taking tolls. On my own. They say that I'm on the road. Lost control. These nights keep on taking tolls. Find me out here on my own. Keep blowing up my phone. Lost control. These nights keep on taking tolls.
obsessed to him. Tell him the way things are.